Hello, welcome to Sheena's Kitchen. Today I will be training you on how to bake a cream cheese pound cake from scratch. This recipe is one of my family's favorite. The ingredients are very simple. The recipe is very easy to make. The tools you are going to need for this recipe are KitchenAid mixer, the bowl, and the beater. You can also use a handheld mixer, which might take a little longer with beating the ingredients together. I always like to use my KitchenAid mixer. You will also need a spatula. You would need a 1.5 teaspoon. You would need a cup to measure the flour and the sugar. You would need a sifter in order to sift the flour so there's no lumps in the cake. You will also need a blunt pan, which I have already basted and prepared for the cake to go in, and I basted it with flour. You can also use Pam cooking spray. The ingredients for this recipe, you will need Philadelphia cream cheese, 8 ounce, 3 sticks of margarine or butter, 6 eggs. You will also need the Crisco. This is what I use to grease the pan. And now I'm going to go ahead and start mixing the ingredients together, okay? First, I'm going to add in my 3 sticks of butter. They're room temperature. It shouldn't take but a minute or so to get this all incorporated. And I'm going to put down my mixer. You have to make sure you lock it down and just start beating. You will beat this for about a minute or so, and then I'm going to incorporate my cream cheese. Get that all in there. And just to let you see how it looks down in the inside of there, I'm going to get that down in there so you can see what it's doing. It's getting all creamy. I'm going to turn the mixer up a little so it can beat. This is all at room temperature. Then I'm going to slowly incorporate 3 cups of sugar. I'm going to turn this down a little. This is such an easy recipe to make. Get it all in there. That is 3 cups of sugar. And then we're going to add the eggs in one at a time. Okay. I'm going to turn this off a little. Raise it up a little just so I can get all the ingredients down in there. This is such a very nice Morse cake. The family always love it during the holidays. Okay, start back beating it. And then as I stated, we have our eggs. I'm going to add them in one at a time. slowly. It's all nice and creamy. And you also want to remember to set your stove to 325 degrees. The stove is already heating, getting ready for the cake. And one more. Make sure I get that all in there. All right. Put that over there. I'm going to let you see how this looks, okay? All creamy. Very nice. Coming together very well. The good thing about this cake is you can eat it with anything. You can eat it with strawberries, blueberries, anything you would like. I'm gonna stop this for a little bit, unlock it and raise it, and use the spatula to get around the edges there. Can't wait to taste it. Okay, beat it for a little bit more, lock it back. Okay. And then I'm going to turn this off and lift it up and incorporate the flour. You want to add the flour slowly so that while it's mixing, all the flour doesn't come in your face and get all in your face or on your clothing. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Okay, slowly incorporate this in the mix. Okay, one at a time. Let it go slowly. Oops. I think some got down here on the there's a little. Incorporate more. And allow it to beat on slow. You can eat this cake with butter pecan ice cream. It is so great. Okay, lift this up and put the remaining flour in there. Let's get it all in there. Okay. All right. Put that down and allow it to go. You can also start cleaning up your dishes. That way the kitchen will be clean as the cake is mixing. That's what I always like to do. It makes it easier. Once you have all your ingredients in, you can put all your dishes away. The blunt cake pan ready. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. So it can be a bit more. I'm going to turn this off. Lift this up. And stir this around here. Alright. Let's get it going good. Let it beat a little bit more. We'll be ready to put in the blunt cake pan. You don't want to overbeat it. If you overbeat it, the cake seems to not turn out right. And also, as another tip, you never want to use off-brand ingredients. I always try to use name brand ingredients such as the butter and the egg and the sugar and also the flour. Okay, that should be ready. Pick this up. Okay. And then we're going to clean off the beater. Just to get this off here, and it's ready to go in the stove. I'm gonna clean this off. Oops. Okay. Just so I get all of this off. And then we're going to take this off. Okay. And we're going to stir around the edges. Okay. And just to let you see how it looks. Looks so like ice cream. Okay. We're going to bake this at 325 degrees. We're going to bake it for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And it will be ready. Start pouring that in the bowl to kind of turn it. You get everything in the bowl, not on your clothing. It's such a thick cake. That's why it's called pound cake. Put a lot of pounds on you. Okay. I want to kind of get that in there really good. And then just to the side, kind of go around with the cake a little so it can be even. Okay. And this is how it looks before it goes in the oven. Okay, it is in the oven. You want to make sure you set your timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And And when your cake get done, you will see pictures of it. Okay, thank you.